Still sitting. Good afternoon. My name is Dr. O'Donnell, principal of Wilton High School. I am not a meteorologist. It is an honor to greet and welcome graduates, students, staff, parents, and community members, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Kevin Smith, and members of the Board of Education, outside on Fujitani Field for the Class of 23 graduation ceremony. We also want to welcome family members, some of whom will be viewing this ceremony virtually across the nation and throughout the world. Graduates, you have a lot of people who care about you and want to celebrate your successes and share in this experience. We are all so proud of you. As we prepare for the national anthem, please welcome American Sign Language scholar Alex Lyon, who will be signing the national anthem for the first time in WHS history. Please rise for our national anthem. Please welcome Student Body President Jackson Duncan.
Sorry, it's a little windy. Before I begin, I'd just really like to give a really huge shout out to the custodial staff here. Please give them a round of applause. Rodney, Sean, Mike, all you guys were out here this morning. You really made this event possible, so thank you to you guys. In a recent edition of Forbes magazine, Kylie Jenner was stated to be the world's youngest self-made billionaire. And while it can be debated that maybe her family's interesting exploits have more to do with her wealth than she does, strangely enough, in this headline, I'm less interested in the person and more intrigued by the adjective used to describe her: self-made. This is a word that has exploded in its use in popular media, and many extremely successful people in this world have been labeled as such. Names such as George Soros, genius investor, David Geffen, founder of DreamWorks, and Bill Gates, who, as we all know, co-funded Microsoft, have been given the label of being self-made. But what does being self-made really mean? Well, Webster's dictionary describes a phrase as having become successful or rich by one's own efforts. And historically, the term was first coined by Henry Clay to describe individuals whose success lay within the individuals themselves, not with outside conditions. But frankly, I see a problem with the entire concept of being self-made. You see, while all of the people I've described as being self-made have overcome numerous obstacles from their early lives to become extremely successful and prosperous, not a single one of them did it without help. For Soros, it was Karl Popper, a famous Austrian philosopher. For Geffen, Elliot Roberts, co-founder of his first business, Asylum Records. And for Gates, it was none other than Paul Allen, the other co-founder of Microsoft. So, case in point, even those that have achieved so much on their own still need help along the way. But how does this tie in with our 2023 graduation here in Wilton? Well, as many of you know, Wilton is a town full of extremely successful people, but with this success comes an air of competitiveness. After growing up here the last 18 years of my life, I've noticed that people are sometimes very reluctant to ask for help because due to the competitive nature of our town, they assume that asking for help is a sign of weakness. I believe this to be quite the opposite. Asking for help shows others that you're willing to take down your walls and admit that you're not perfect. Asking for help shows people that sometimes it's okay to say, hey, maybe I'm not the best at this, or hey, I could use a second set of eyes on this. Asking for help allows for you to collaborate with others to turn out the best possible outcome. And most importantly, asking for help shows that you're human. Personally, I'll never forget the moments where I received help here at Wilton High School. Whether it was Adi Rathney taking time out of his own free period to help me learn how to code, Mr. Hoyt taking extra time to explain the APES concepts to me, or the countless other times that teachers, friends, coaches, and parents helped me along my path at Wilton High School, I wouldn't have gotten to where I am without the help of these people. So to end, I'd like to say to the class of 2023, never be afraid to ask for help. Whether it be in the college classroom, at your new job, or anywhere else in life, always ask for help because asking for help will help to drive you to be the best and most successful version of yourself. Thank you, and please give a warm welcome to the class of 2023.
Distinguished guests, students, families, faculty, good afternoon. My name is Brian Keating, Associate Principal of Wilton High School, and I have the distinct honor and privilege to introduce the Valedictorians for the class of 2023. 3 students achieved a 4.0 grade point average throughout all 4 years at Wilton High School while engaged in their own rigorous academic programs. Each student excels in the classroom and in co-curricular activities because of their dedication, determination, resilience, and talent. Their continuous striving for excellence brings all of us closer to our commitment of creating a better world. Teachers and counselors speak of our first valedictorian's compassion, leadership, and fierce competitive nature when describing her. Her academic accomplishments are many. She is a member of the debate team, the band and orchestra, and the swim team. She is an officer or founder of numerous clubs at Wilton High School that strengthen our Wilton community. She is a member of multiple honor societies, including the Tri-M Music Honor Society and National Honor Society. She is an AP Scholar, a National Cyber Scholar, a National Merit Scholar recipient, and a U.S. Presidential Scholar finalist. She has earned the prestigious seal of biliteracy in both Spanish and Greek languages, and somehow she finds the time to teach the flute to elementary students, serve as a tutor for math and English, garden, and earn a 3rd-degree black belt in Tang Soo Do martial arts. This fall, she plans to continue her education at the University of Chicago, where she will follow her passions of computer science, as well as neuroscience, linguistics, and biology. It is my pleasure to introduce Valedictorian Avni Gupta.
One day in AP Bio, we created glowing bacteria. Transferring jellyfish DNA into bacteria, we created cells that were not only antibiotic resistant, but also reminiscent of a little cellular disco party. Isn't that incredible? Between labs and essays and tests and games and clubs and concerts and whatever else you people spend your time doing, it's too easy to get lost in an endless to-do list. Seriously, who has time for a social life when physics tests feel like the end of the world and auditions are right around the corner? Throw in a pandemic, and I'm surprised I only broke down in every other class. So it's not surprising that in the whirlwind of high school, we forget to marvel at the miracle of friction. From our faithful mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell, to the evolution of the linguistic systems that allow you to understand me today, we're surrounded by tiny miracles. Every single thing we do and see has a bit of magic in it. It's in your friends' smiles. It's in the way your teachers open new worlds for you. It's in your family's love. It's in the way you can laugh and cry and connect and learn and empathize and change people's lives. It's in the fact that after 4 long years, you're about to go into the world and learn how to pay your taxes. At the beginning of freshman year, we felt that 2023 would never come, that we would never be sitting in these silly square hats waiting to toss them to the sky. And now it's here. So before it's over, I'd like to thank you. To family and friends, teachers and coaches, administrators and custodians, and all the people who have shaped our way. Thank you for making the world magical. And to all of you, look around, soak it all in. Let yourself take pride in your own strength, your passion and creativity and tenacity. Wherever you go and whenever you are, let yourself delight in the mundane and the spectacular. Congratulations, class of 2023, and may glowing bacteria light the way into your next adventure.
Thank you, Avni. Our next speaker shines for her outstanding community service while enrolled in nearly 15 courses at the Advanced Placement Early College Experience, or honors levels. Her academic efforts have earned her a number of awards, including High Honor Roll every semester, the Girl Scout Silver Award, the prestigious Seal of Biliteracy in French, the Hubbard History Award, a National Merit Scholarship Program semifinalist nomination, as well as a Presidential Scholar nomination. Her teachers acknowledge her work ethic, her kindness, her humility, and her positive influence in all aspects of the community. This valedictorian was captain of the Wilton High School gymnastics team, volunteered at Norwalk Hospital, served on the Wilton Community Outreach Club, is a gymnastics coach for elementary age students, a camp counselor, a babysitter, and a pet sitter too. This student has a strong passion for mathematics and sciences, and she plans to study biology at Virginia Polytechnic Institute and State University in the fall. I am pleased to welcome Justine Biersack to the podium.
Thank you, Mr. Keating, and thank you, friends, family, and faculty for being here today. It's an honor to celebrate with you. What a road these 4 years have been. I remember back when I was just a freshman, all I wanted to do was get through high school and graduate. I realize now that that was because something was missing. I worked and studied hard, but I didn't take enough time to get to know anyone new or to try new things. You'd think a gymnast would know a little more about balance. Luckily, as time went on, I started putting myself out there, and I ended up meeting the most amazing people. I wish I could say each of their names, but I'm pretty sure all the names you'll hear later would be on that list. They really made me fall in love with the high school experience. It's such a great time when you spend each day surrounded by all of your friends. Clubs and teams become like family, and games and parties on weekends bring everyone together. I'm incredibly thankful for the fantastic education Wilton High School has given me, but even more thankful for the people I've met here. You guys made this time go by so fast, and you're why it's so hard to move on now. But I know every one of us has an exciting future ahead, so as you move forward, don't be afraid to get involved and connect with the people around you, instead of only focusing on your studies. In the immortal words of Wiz Khalifa, work hard, play hard. Congratulations, class of 2023, we did it.
Thank you, Justine. Our third valedictorian also achieved scholastic heights. Teachers and counselors describe him as driven, determined, devoted, enthusiastic, gifted, independent, mature, polite, and respectful. This student founded and captained the successful Quiz Bowl teams, served as the president for Model Congress and the Marine Biology Club, and was a member of our highly successful math team. He earned distinction as a member of our choir and orchestra at the regional and state level. He is a member of the French Honor Society, the Tri-M Music Honor Society, and the National Honor Society. He successfully earned the prestigious Seal of Biliteracy in French and Greek, and won multiple gold medals in Greek language competitions. Additionally, why not? He's fluent in Spanish, too. He is an AP Scholar, a National Merit Finalist, a recipient of the 2023 Reagan Leadership Medal, and one of 161 graduating seniors from the entire nation. I'm going to repeat that. One of 161 graduating seniors from the entire nation to earn the 2023 Presidential Scholar Award. This student somehow manages to tutor, play piano and guitar, and medal in Irish dance competitions too. With strong interest in government, history, classics, and sciences, he plans to double major in political science and classics at Yale University in the fall. Please join me in welcoming Lucas Koutsoukos to the stage.
Good afternoon, fellow members of the class of 2023. Before I begin, I'd like to thank Dr. O'Donnell and Associate Principal Keating for their support, as well as all the school faculty who have made our experience at Wilton High School absolutely incredible. Now, let's look back for a second. In order to truly reflect on the 4 years that we spent here at Wilton High School, we should return to where we began. Our Soaring Ahead ceremony, held right next door in the field house, where our parents and friends cheered us on as we graduated from Middlebrook. Then, we went outside and stood under a myriad of stars. Tiny little pinpricks of light located thousands of light years away, swarming the blackness of space in a siren chorus of fiery heat. Though each star consists of plasma, they all burn their own colors and form incredible constellations. Like those stars above, we each embody a unique mix of everyone who's impacted us so far. We're an amalgamation of our moms who taught us how to ride a bike, our dads who took us to our first baseball game, and our friends who we first met on the Miller Driscoll or Cider Mill playgrounds. We're a melange of the teachers who sacrificed countless hours instructing us on everything from the ABCs to Calculus 3, merged with the amazing mentors who set us on the paths less traveled by, and therefore made all the difference. As we've grown up together, we managed to overcome an unprecedented global pandemic, suffered and reflected through community tragedy, and witnessed extraordinary world events. We've had our ups and downs, or as my Greek dad would say, our anabases and katabases, but we've grown from those moments and have become better people. And now we're on our way into uncharted waters. As we leave today, we will start navigating through the twists and turns of life. And once again, the night sky and its multiverse of stars will envelop us. Every single one of us lies in the cosmos above, shining brilliantly in our own way, illuminating your future and wishing you all the best. All you have to do is look up. That's what I did on the night I chose my future path. As the constellations slowly crept up outside my window and snuck into the void of the sky, I decided to write a poem to express my thoughts. And I ended it in the most fitting way I could. And I mean this for the entire Wilton High School class of 2023. Life is not defined by what college or program or degree you get, but by those you surround yourself with. And I'm happy to have been accepted by the best people in the whole wide world. Congratulations to you all, and don't forget to shoot for the stars.
It is an honor to introduce today Jeff Turner, father of 2023 WHS graduate Griffin Turner, who in a few minutes will introduce our students going into the U.S. military. Jeff served as a naval officer for 22 years after his commissioning from ROTC at Northwestern University. He served aboard the finest warship ever built, battleship USS Iowa, and qualified as officer of the deck, turret officer, nuclear weapons officer, and helicopter control officer. During this time, the ship deployed to combat zones in the Persian Gulf and Lebanon, and participated in NATO operations in the North Atlantic, Mediterranean, and Caribbean. After active duty, Jeff continued serving in the reserves, culminating as commanding officer of a naval weapons detachment in support of the global war on terrorism. For his service, Jeff earned 11 personal and unit medals before retiring with the rank of commander. Please welcome Commander Jeff Turner, and we thank you for your service, Commander.
Thank you, Dr. O'Donnell, and thank you to the entire Wilton High School community for the great honor of making this presentation. Several years ago, I stood right here in Veterans Memorial Stadium on Veterans Day and spoke about the future generations of military leaders and peacemakers. I asked the student body who among them was going to answer the call to serve this great country. I'm very excited to announce that 6 members of this class are answering that call and committing themselves to the U.S. military after graduation today. When I introduce you, please rise and remain standing. Please hold all applause until the end. Raina Calafel. Raina will be joining the Army ROTC unit at Baylor University in Texas. Jake Enman. Jake has accepted an appointment to the United States Military Academy at West Point. Connor Murphy. Connor has also accepted his appointment to the United States Military Academy at West Point. Sam Perry. Sam will be joining the Army ROTC unit at Bryant University in Rhode Island. Harish Subramanian. Harish will be joining the Army ROTC unit at Hofstra University in New York. Matthew Whitman. Matthew will be joining the Army ROTC unit at Lafayette College in Pennsylvania. The 6 of you have already exhibited qualities of leadership and are to be commended for starting this journey as Army officer candidates. The next 4 years will test you beyond limits you think you are capable and require personal growth and dedication well beyond the classroom. Only then will you have earned a commission and the nation's trust as a leader of men and women. I wish you all success and fulfillment on this journey to reach the high ground in your military service and throughout your life. Please congratulate and may God bless our newest peacemakers.
Hello everyone, my name is Connie Gao and I'm here to introduce our teacher graduation speaker for the class of 2023. Selecting just one teacher out of all the wonderful, caring, and supportive staff members we have here at Wilton High School is no easy task. So naturally, we've chosen two to represent our graduating class today. Our first graduation speaker is a loving, sweet, and empathetic individual, a dedicated educator, and a caring friend. If she's not chatting with fellow staff members and students in the cafeteria during lunch hours, she can be found in the stands at sports games cheering us on, no matter if we win or lose. As a teacher of multiple digital media classes and advisor to the Video Club, she works hard to let her students' creativity flourish both in and out of the classroom. Our second graduation speaker is a devoted and witty teacher who is always finding ways to engage students in the applied arts. She strives to ensure that all our ideas are heard and encourage us to constantly think outside the box. She is the advisor to the DECA Club and creator of the infamous Fun Fridays in the business department, and her creative and analytical skills never fail to amaze us students. Both speakers have worked together on numerous projects, such as running the annual Race Ahead for Safe Driving 5K and advising our class student government. They are one of the greatest dynamic duos in our school. Please welcome to the stage our graduation speakers of 2023, Mrs. Brees and Mrs. Schmidt.
Well, I'll tell you, start this first, is as teachers, we never have favorites. But class of 2023, you are one of my favorites. Just don't tell the others. As you prepare to leave Wilton High School and move on to the next chapter of your lives, I want to take a moment and talk to you about hope. Hope is a powerful force that can drive us forward, even in the darkest of times. It is the belief that things will get better, that we can overcome challenges, and that we have the ability to create a better future for ourselves and for others. Throughout your time here, you have undoubtedly faced many challenges, whether it was struggling with difficult coursework, dealing with personal setbacks, or navigating the complex issues of being a teenager. You have persevered and come out on the other side stronger and more resilient. This resilience is a testament of the power of hope. As you move to college, the workforce, and other pursuits, I encourage you to hold to the sense of hope. Remember that even when things seem impossible or overwhelming, there's always a path forward. You have the skills, knowledge, and determination to create a bright future for yourselves and for those around you. Of course, hope is not always easy to maintain. It can be tempting to give in to despair, especially in the face of difficult circumstances. But I urge you to hold fast to hope, even when it seems elusive. Remember that hope is not just a feeling, but an action. It requires us to take steps towards the future we want to create, even when the path is unclear. As you leave Wilton High and enter the wider world, I hope you carry with you the lessons you've learned here and the friendships you've made. I hope that you will continue to believe in yourselves and the ability to make a positive impact in the world. Finally, I want to say how proud I am of each and every one of you. You've worked hard, you've grown in countless ways, and you've shown resilience in the strength of adversity. You are the future, and I have no doubt that you will make it a bright one. Congratulations.
So for those of you who don't know me, I teach business and primarily personal finance. Many of you here today know me for the cautious advice I often give. I'm the one who teaches you how to file your taxes, how to save for the future, and how much that college degree is really going to cost you. But today I'm not here to give cautious advice. I'm here to dare you. When you step on that college campus in mere weeks, I dare you to think for yourself. I dare you to seek the truth. I dare you to listen. I dare you to disagree with respect and grace. And finally, I dare you to remember the following words. Aldous Huxley said, "Facts do not cease to exist simply because they are ignored." And the famous behavioral economist Richard Thaler said, "It ain't what you don't know that gets you into trouble. It's what you know for sure that just ain't so." I dare you to fight for what you know just ain't so. It is my sincerest hope that you do. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Before I share a few thoughts with our graduate, please join me in recognizing the team of custodians, staff, and parents who showed up early today to transform this stage into a setting worthy of all of our graduates. Graduates, my purpose today is not to deliver a speech to you, but to pay tribute to you. You all probably recognize the adage, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. You are clearly finishing strong and in style with 300 plus of your friends by your side in unity. I'm not sure how you feel, but I have compartmentalized the 2019 and 2020 and 2020 and 21 school years in my schema, choosing instead to focus on last year and this wonderful year when you experience our outstanding educational program fully in person. As you move through your progression from remote to in-person learning, you bounce back and embrace this wonderful high school experience characterized by challenging academics, but also great rites of passage and celebratory experiences with your friends. So what were these experiences? At the beginning of the year, your homecoming celebration was nearly perfect as our school was filled with blue-white spirit and laughter. Other highlights included the music trip to Disney, a first for our warrior musicians. There were many successful concerts and accomplishments in the fine arts, including national awards. Your fall play, The Play That Goes Wrong, went right. Your senior show, The Long Run, created by you, acted and sung by you, was a tremendous success. Your spring musical, Mary Poppins, was one for the ages with many senior actors and won the widely acclaimed and coveted Halo Award for Best Musical. You won FCAC and state championships while displaying grit and sportsmanship. You can applaud for yourselves. How about our student athletes? There were also legions of student athletes awards for our athletes and our teams. We sent 36 students off to play college next year, which is a remarkable achievement. Co-curricular successes including esports and debate championships, DECA, Science Olympiad, among the many. Recently, your priceless friendships were evident at your senior picnic and at your own unique last bell ceremony in the Zioli Fieldhouse. You returned to your elementary school roots during your field day where you had good old-fashioned fun playing Quadrant Wars. I'm sorry that our staff did not mount a formidable tug-of-war team to take you on, but I think we were probably just spared humiliation by that storm that blew in. Many in attendance here today may not realize that you were the first Wilton High School graduating class to meet more rigorous performance-based graduation requirements. In doing so, you were undeterred and earned more cumulative credits than previous classes. You are the pioneers with the electronic portfolio, demonstrating the attributes of the Wilton Public Schools Portrait of a Graduate. The academic bar was lifted, and like the warriors that you are, you were determined to rise to this challenge successfully. Along with the families and staff here today, I am so proud of you for what you have achieved. So graduates, on June 17th, 2023, you find yourselves gathered today for the last time as an entire class. You've demonstrated exceptional solidarity with and for each other. You've all met or exceeded the magic number, 25 credits to graduate from Wilton High School, and in doing so, you've earned the cherished Wilton to High School diploma that carries with it a certain level of prestige. You are graduating from one of the most highly ranked schools in the state and in the country. This diploma creates access to amazing post-secondary opportunities, including colleges and universities, the workforce, and the United States military. Please be sure to thank your parents and the faculty members gathered to your left and right for these opportunities tonight. They would appreciate that. So, graduates, my wish for you in the future is simple. I hope that you will seize every opportunity you have, be kind, stay well, and I hope that you'll have a memorable PGP tonight. Dr. Smith, I present to you this outstanding Wilton High School graduating class of 2023.
Just two notes before I begin. Yesterday evening, Colin Ty called me and said, Dr. Smith, is there anything we can do to have an outdoor graduation? And I repeated to him what the meteorologist said to me. Pray for a miracle. Good job, kid. So my oldest is here among the graduating class, and we have a bet. If I can get through my remarks without breaking up, he's got to pay his own tuition. So good afternoon, parents, family members, esteemed colleagues, honored guests, and most importantly, the extraordinary class of 2023. You have reached a significant milestone in your lives, and it is an honor to stand before you as both superintendent and as dad as you bid farewell to high school and embark on the next chapter of your lives. Sorry, Jen, it's only money. So I'll speak first as dad on behalf of your parents and then formally confirm you as graduates. Class of 2023, know that we, your parents, stand before you today with hearts brimming, bursting with pride and love. It feels like just yesterday that we held your tiny hands and thought of you as so small in such a vast world. It seems like just yesterday that we heard you say your first words, watched you take your first steps, helped you reach that first tall stair as you climbed into that first school bus. We can't help but think, in the words of Dr. Seuss, how did it get so late so soon? While we watched you grow, we have most times joyfully and sometimes painfully witnessed your triumphs, your struggles, your laughter, your tears. And here you are now, poised to graduate high school as remarkable young adults laden with dreams, gifts, talents, and illimitable resilience, ready to take on the world. Know this, as we have been with you, we shall remain with you. On the cusp of a new beginning, remember, you are not alone. You will always be the love of our lives.
Don't leave me. You've taken my love. You now desert me. Love of my life, can't you see? Bring it back, bring it back. Don't take it away from me, because you don't know what it means to me.
Thank you, madrigals. So now, as superintendent, in the rich tapestry of your lives, Wilton has been the backdrop of your growth, a community that nurtured you and helped shape the individuals you've become. It is here that you found lifelong friends, discovered your passions, and learned valuable life lessons. Within this supportive community, you have discovered the power of vulnerability, connection, and empathy. Brené Brown, renowned researcher and author, sagely noted, connection is the energy that exists between people when they feel seen, heard, and valued. Wilton has been the foundation for these connections, fostering an environment where you have felt seen, heard, and valued for who you truly are. Remember the lessons learned both within the halls of our high school and from across our community. Embrace diversity of thought, celebrate the uniqueness of others, and strive to create spaces where everyone feels seen, heard, and valued. Use the connections you've built here to uplift and support one another and all of those new friends you're going to make, for it is through these connective bonds that we truly thrive. Finally, never forget the immeasurable impact of your parents, families, teachers, and mentors who have journeyed with you through every triumph and challenge. They've been your guiding lights, imparting wisdom, love, and steadfast support. Take a moment to express your deepest gratitude to them for the unwavering love they've bestowed upon you. As you navigate the uncharted waters of the future, carry the love and strength of your family and this Wilton High School family in your hearts. Remember, you are part of a greater community, connected by shared experiences and memories. Hold on to those values that have shaped you and the knowledge that you're never alone on the journey. Remember, Wilton will always be your home, a place where you will always be welcomed with open arms. In closing, dear graduates, know that you are the love of our lives, and Wilton will forever hold a special place for you in our hearts. Next time you hear Queen's Love of My Life resonate in your ears, may it serve as a reminder of the love, belonging, and support you have found in this remarkable community. Congratulations, class of 2023. It is now when I pronounce, by the authority vested in me by the state of Connecticut and by the Wilton Board of Education as the Superintendent of Schools, and do hereby certify to all in attendance on this 17th day of June in the year of 2023, you, the members of the Wilton High School class of 2023 here before me, have successfully completed the requirements for graduation established by the state of Connecticut and the Wilton Board of Education and are eligible to be graduated from Wilton High School. I do now declare you graduated. Madam Chairman, I present to you and to the Board of Education the class of 2023. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Smith. On behalf of the Board of Education, the Wilton Public Schools staff, your proud families and friends, and the entire town of Wilton, congratulations, class of 2023. There are only a few times in our lives when we gather with family, friends, and community to celebrate both an end and a beginning. Today marks the end of your formal schooling journey that began when you stepped off the bus for kindergarten and begins the next chapter of your story. While each of your journeys is unique, including small and large moments, triumphs and tears, hard work and fun, your persistence and dedication have led to this day, where we proudly recognize your accomplishments. They are well-earned and worthy of celebration. With dedicated and inspiring teachers, loving families, and the bonds of friendship and community, you are well-equipped to begin a new journey of self-discovery and find your place in the world. We wish you well. We know you will represent Wilton well as you branch out both near and far. Take with you the pride you feel today and know that Wilton is always your home. It is my honor and pleasure on behalf of the entire Board of Education to certify your official graduation and bestow your diplomas. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Is this a good spot for it, or do you want it over here more?
I'm just gonna hold on.
Jackson Harris Duncan. Liam Collins. Jake Ryan McIntyre. Connie Gao. Gayatri Kamal. Colin Robert Ty. Anna Priscilla Joy. Nora Shukri. Ella Grace Argarescu. Ava Laura Partenza. Jefferson Wolf Mitchell. Nikolai Nadanov. Jackson Dale Carbonaire. Jonathan George Yarrow. Aaron Ming Griffin. Alexandra Jane Lyon. Lauren Bazowitz. Anya Iyer. Samira Ayub. Justine Elizabeth Biersack. Nathan Downs. Avni Gupta. Vihan Jayawardena. Lucas Katsukis. Aaron Lineberger. Luke Yarrow. Tristan James Burke. Michael Franey Burns. Angel Nevaeh Daniels. Carly Russell. Reagan Wathier. Mary Agnes Highland. Colton Hall. Elizabeth Rose Kendra. Ethan J.C. Paul. Logan Cooper Thompson. Andre Tovar. Jack Brooks Michael. Molly Claire Snow. Nola Sweeney Ryder. Grace Elizabeth Condon. Ella Rose Savage. Eleanor Noonan. Madison Feldman. Erin Elizabeth McGovern. Olivia Anderson. Sawyer Grace Pendergast. Emerson Beth Patillo. Gemma Peterkin. Whitney Farrell Hess. Isabel Lynn Donano. Allie Elizabeth Van Heist. Ella Veronica Christ. Taylor Lorraine Felipe. Morgan Grace Felipe. Amelia Elena Aboud. Avery Blade Samai. Lucy Ann Corey. Charlotte Cole Kazaragi. Hannah Kathleen Fitzgerald. Catherine Noelle Vollmer. Donna Angelina Stepnowski. Martina Justine Roberge. Samuel Meyer. John Wade Canavino. Samantha Asera Markey. Kathleen Louise Angerami. Tiffany Ling. Lucia Laorden Oro. James Patrick Ring. George Arthur Schwartz. Timothy Carbonaro. Colby Ross Lochran. Harry Beecraft. Liam Alexander Pearsall. Timothy Jonathan Albert. Gear William Magnuson. Owen Dyer. Alexander James Kurtz. Matthew Ferenc. Graham Stanton Wayland. Griffin Wells Turner. Carter Berkeley Galante. William Michael Sullivan. Nicholas Christopher Walden. Spencer Blake Liston. Thomas Francis McKiernan. Andrew Buckley Acosta-Rua. Christian Michael McLaughlin. James Robert Kane. David James Sylvester. Kiana Gao. Luke Connor McKay. Aiden Henry Bowers. Dylan Kenneth Bernheim. Andre Xavier Weiss. Alexander Johnson Reyes. Timothy Michael Martin. Thomas Charles Walsh. Gavin Lown. Luke Douglas Totten. Alexander Francis Dempster. Patrick Holden McKenna. Jeanette Louise Rosenthal. Sarah Grace Taylor. Lily Elizabeth Wickersham. Emma Mary Lusignan. Natalie Reese Johnson. Thomas Robbins. Rebecca Wax. Rachel Leela Thomas. Alexa Marie Noel Steckel. Evan Michael Blankenship. Colin Brian Rafferty. Caitlin M. Gilchrist. Annika Mai Aronson. Max Skolnick. Sloan Rose Sullivan. Melanie Schroeder. Morgan Buchanan. Morgan Casey LeBlanc. Caitlin Elizabeth Ongley. Emma Nkeo. Rebecca Arnowitz. Gabrielle Mazzella. Madison Ashley Ratcliffe. Yeah, Maddie! Ella Rose DeLuca. Olivia Rose Menino. Julia Rose Clark. Nora Lily Sommier. Ryan M. Cooper. Thomas Burkhart. Michael Jankowski. James Labont. Abigail Adeline Alberino. Juliet Grace Casher. Annie Sherman. Natasha Dinshaw. Kendall Ann Scholes. Chloe Frances Sell. Madison Ann Loker. Elizabeth Ann Lamond. Layla Stacy. Ava Marie Erickson. Jaden Seifer. Zachary Crowitz. Matthew Torrin Whitman. Michael L. Colvecchio. Spencer Charles Truen. Just say Cameron Bear. He doesn't have his card. Cameron Bear. Gemma Pearl Bear. Isabella Leone Schmidt. Isabella Brianna Piazza. Amanda Prather. Catherine Costanzo. Daniel Justin Sosa. Reagan Elizabeth Von Lozier. Isabella Nicole DiStefano. Darianne Grace Lilly. Mary Elise Scally. Virginia Ruth Hastings. Samantha Ruth Mims. Heather Jessica Plowright. George Kaspari Hahn. Do you want middle name? Shanahan? Michael Shanahan Wall. Charles Thomas Rath. Caleb David Rath. Emmy Schlesinger. Jane Margaret Hulse. Christian Joseph Stella. Shay Garitano. Charles Josue McNeil. Mark Patrick Pira. Sam Perry. Christian Engel. Sam Valente. Victor Vovsak. Caden Sky Torres. Hovind Clarence. Stephen Padilla. Mia Tilda Elias. Catherine Mackin Smith. Alexandra Colavecchia. Aaron Getty. Raina Jade McDermott. Leah Petrie. Catherine Brandt. Clarissa Elizabeth Grice. Allison Grace Eit. Raina Calafell. Eli Samuel Foodman. Aaron Famous. Joy X. Wren. Amy Rovier. Emma Lauren Porcelli. Ryan Cansey. Alyssa Nicole Sakowitz. Jada Alvarez. Andrea Isabel Melendez. Sandra Sophia Paredes. Emma Oliveri. Nicole Jasmine Arua. Olivia Rose DiCostanzo. Marlena Young. Jenna Renee Soltis. Georgia Lynn Resnock. Jennifer Von Bartheld. Lauren Grace Porter. Ulysses Squitieri. Angel Gupta. Ashley Capel. Sean Scott McDonald. Isabel Louise Howell. Caitlin Elizabeth Garcia. Isabella Furman. Mia D. Colley. Kirthi Vijay. Garrett Thomas Bouvier. George Rusevich. Mariana Carol Lombardi. Cecilia Claire Lee. Amelia Helena Corrigan. Edley Waldman. Kaylin McKinnon Burke. Larson Ava Burke. Jane Corper. Samantha Sloan. Isabella Grace Jasinski. Zoe Leah Greenberg. Catherine Ursity. Julianne Ursity. Caroline Jane Yoon. Alyssa Rappaport. Natalie Schlesinger. Hayden Cliver. Dennis Castaneda. Connor Michael Sweeney. Molly Grace Alger. Riley Alger. Anthony Gerard Goncalves. Tyler Vincent Goncalves. Steven Scavetta. Zach Yushik. Martin Sonnenberg. Lorcan Garcia. Caleb Joseph Carbone. Amelia Fleming. Ria Dharmesh Shah. Henry C. Rowley. James Robert Doyle. Aiden Patrick Durkee. Sebastian McQuinn Shaw. Sky Lynn Gardner. Peyton Sky Ricco. Hannah Madison Rhodes. Shayla Kapoor. Madeline Mosquera. Cindy Erica Wagner. Joyce Hannah Masad. Ava Geller. William Drew. Philip Shim II. Felix Wimsat. Harish Subramanian. Connor William Murphy. Madison Ann Lawton. Cindy Rodriguez. Jamie Nicole Parada. Samantha Hayden Dorn. Tess Gunning. Caitlin Allen. Fiona Carol Conway. Jordan Elizabeth Yee. Brian Andrew Weiss.
Sean Pearson Legel.
William Thomas Sujan.
Patty Colleen.
Alexander Jeffrey Wang.
Thomas Francis Welch.
Lucy Elizabeth Beach.
Mia Lasher.
Jake Wallace Enman.
Henry Albert Purcell.
Lyra Sia Sharma.
Sean Thomas.
Lio Sherry.
Ray Lai.
Ryan B.
Vershak Dursetti.
Akalish Nareddy.
Arnav Balaji.
Jack Graham McKelvey.
Alan Zhao.
Rishi Vadarahu.
Aditya Rathne.
Joshua Zhang.
Benjamin Hugh Stewart.
Connor James Smith.
Wilson Bender Tansel.
Owen Christopher Rosen. Get so much trouble, dude.
Charlie Johnson.
Lucas Mangum.
Macklin James Quigg.
Sophia Amelie Blessing.
Evan McDonald.
Maria Stephan Jorge.
Samik Wangyu.
Advait Maheshwari.
Robert Edward Wyatt.
Roshna Narayanan.
Napet Tassin.
Tess Harper Innes.
John Anders Soma.
Elizabeth DeFeo.
Bryn Remy Belloli.
Natalie Cronin.
Gustav Sillens.
I'll do Elizabeth and you do Kelly. Emma Elizabeth Burton. And Kelly Morello. Sydney G. Lillis.
Amira Charlotte Shrivastava.
On behalf of the class of 2023, it is my privilege and honor to present our class gift. This year, we will be donating the remaining funds accumulated over the past 4 years to 2 different charities. Half of the proceeds will go to First Candle, a local charity dedicated to reducing sudden, unexpected infant death, and the other half will go to a GoFundMe in support of our custodian, Hector's granddaughter, who is currently battling leukemia. Yeah. And lastly, Colin Ty will now deliver the closing remarks. Thank you very much.
Before we start, I wanted to give a special happy birthday to our secretary, one of my close friends, Sydney Lillis. Okay, let's begin. So, esteemed administrators, dedicated teachers, and to all of those who have helped us along the way, thank you. I stand before you today with a heart full of gratitude and appreciation. This momentous outside occasion would not be possible without your support. I also wanted to give a special thank you to my family. Your unwavering support, unconditional love, and constant encouragement have led me to where I am today. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Colin Ty, and as you know, I have the honor of serving as your class president. Well, guys, we finally made it. Congratulations. Let's give the class of 2023 a round of applause. Looking back on our past 4 years at Wilton High School, a cascade of unforgettable memories come rushing back, serving as a testament to the extraordinary journey we have taken as a tribe. These past 4 years have been filled with laughter, friendship, and good times. From winning an FCAC championship, to navigating remote learning challenges during the pandemic, to cramming for tests in a jungle, to Spirit Week, to cohort learning, to gatherings in crayon, to music competitions, to Sprank, to Assassin, and even trying to survive Mr. Spock's AP Cal class, we have done it all with flying colors. Growing up in a small suburban town, it's hard to imagine what comes next. For some of us, it's going to be college, others trade school, joining the armed forces, or even a gap year. But regardless, it's going to be something new. Now, I understand that change may evoke some fear, but it is essential for us to embrace the circumstances we encounter with positivity. I think this Chinese proverb says it best, and bear with me here. Xiao yi xiao, si nian xiao. Yes, I know I butchered that saying. Sorry, Grandpa. I know my Chinese isn't great, but I'll work on it later. Anyways, what this means is a smile will gain you 10 more years of life. In a literal context, this would never make any sense at all, but in a more metaphorical context, what I think this means is to face every day with a smile. Life will be filled with ups and downs, and we will undoubtedly face challenges along our journey. However, by facing these difficulties with a sense of positivity, we cultivate resilience and develop the strength to overcome adversity. In a world that can sometimes be filled with challenges and uncertainties, a smile becomes an anchor that grounds us and provides us with a sense of hope. It is a reminder that even in the face of adversity, we have the power to choose our attitude and response. A smile enables us to navigate difficulties with grace and perseverance, allowing us to grow stronger and wiser in the process. This graduation does not signify an end, by no means at all, but a start to something new. As we embark on our new journey, cherish the memories we've made, but keep your eyes fixed on the limitless possibilities of the future. Remember, the experiences we have had in Wilton are not confined to these years alone. They have shaped us into the resilient individuals we are today. The challenges we have overcome and the friendships we have forged will forever be a part of who we are. As we bid farewell to Wilton High School, let us carry the power of a smile in our hearts. As we embark on the next chapter of our lives, embrace the unknown with unwavering positivity and the unyielding spirit of a Wilton warrior. Thank you. I would now like to invite my fellow graduates in turning their tassels from right to left. Congratulations.